Let's break it down. Donald Trump did not do anything crazy last night. There were no tweets. There were no new sweeping and bigoted policies announced. There was no statement where he called Jeff Sessions euphemisms that you would use to describe a horse that needed to be shot. It's crazy to say it, but a night, not a weekend mind you, just a night without any national or international humiliation from this president almost qualifies as news. And I'm sure it won't last. Hell, this morning, I bet he declares war on someone, or calls Angela Merkel the C-word on the phone to Fox Friends, but for now things are quiet, which means we can take a breath and enjoy this insanely douchey photo of Trump's team that bounced around the internet this weekend. I mean, just look at it. It's beautifully terrible. It's like someone's asked, what if Reservoir Dogs had less likable characters? It's like a screenshot from Veep, only if the characters were somehow worse at politics. It's like if Ocean's 11 wasn't about charming criminals with hearts of gold, but was instead about criminals with heart-shaped areas of crime. But this wouldn't be a true breakdown if we stayed in the macro. We have to go smaller. Enhance. Let's start with the man front and center, Corey Lewandowski. You'd be forgiven for thinking Lewandowski worked for the Trump administration, seeing as he's walking with three people who work in the Trump administration, as though the entourage theme was playing repeatedly behind them. No, he's an outside advisor whom I can only imagine Trump trusts because they both are famously vindictive assholes. I can't look at this picture without thinking that in this early stages dystopia that we find ourselves in, that this might be the new Uncle Sam. Uncle Corey is a scary, scary man. Look, Omarosa looks like a badass here, but let's not forget that she was a D-list reality star who sold out her own political opinions in the name of Donald Trump. It's one thing to be a Republican who has to talk yourself into Trump. It's another to not just like Trump, but to be such a fan of Trump that you feel like he's worth selling out for. Sebastian Gorka really challenges people's preconceived notions about associating with Nazis. I mean, when you think Nazi, you think blonde racist monster. But Sebastian's out here being a brunette. And for that I don't think he gets enough credit. And finally we got Anthony the Mooch Scaramucci, who was mooching so hard in this picture. I think he's threatening to break the third law of mooch dynamics. There's a 95% chance that helps ending Reince Priebus' career on that phone as the photo was taken, and a 100% chance he's aggressively calling someone bro. Someone should frame this image and hang it in a museum to capture this very terrible moment in history.